Hey guys, my name is Zuni, and I'm a professional Apex Legends player who currently holds the world record for the most kills in a single pro match. Today, I'm going to show you all my settings from in-game sense, res, and gameplay settings, all the way to mouse, keyboard, and even Nvidia settings. Hope you enjoy. Alright, damage feedback up by 2D, because 3D is like just pure visual clutter, so definitely play 2D. Cross-save feedback, this is pure like whatever you want. I play both X and off, they're both nice. You just kind of feel that out for yourself. Damage numbers, I'd stick to stacking. The rest of them a bit of shit. Reticle, this is my current one. I change it a lot. I sometimes go like further green, but I usually stick to green. Laser sight, just green again. Health bar enabled, enemy highlight. Wait, that should be enabled? Wait, what? Moving on. Weapon cycle on empty, you definitely want that off. Otherwise, you will switch guns by accident when you don't mean to. This is very important. You need the setting off. Taking damage closes death box. You need that off. Otherwise, if you take damage while you're in a death box or a crafter, it will just immediately get rid of it. Chain healing, preference. I don't like it. Always sprint. I turn it off. Sprint control, press. That just means so you don't have to hold down shift or whatever your sprint button is permanently. Auto run, I have it off. Jetpack, glide, and control, I have it hold. Preference, but it's just easier for me on hold. Mantle boost activation, I have it set to crouch. When I want a mantle boost, I just crouch. And it's really easy for me. Mantle boost UI, I turn it hide prompt because it's just a bit of visual clutter, but I like having the small prompt. Interact prompt style, up to you. Not much visual clutter. Story systems off. Button hints, doesn't matter again. Health and ammo pop-ups, on, it's fine. Pop-up, pop-up. Honestly, not too sure what this does. Obituaries, definitely want on. That's like the kill feed. Minimap rotation, this is a big one. I would say you should have this off always. If someone calls there's an enemy like south or north or east or west or whatever, a directional comm, you actually have to physically look that direction if you have it on. Whereas if you have it off, you can just see on the map because it's stagnant, it doesn't move, right? Arsenal's map pad icons, I have maximum. It doesn't matter too much. It's up to you. Ping opacity, whatever. Off-screen portraits, I have on. It helps you see where your teammates are. Performance display, up to you. Doesn't matter. Right, now Deuteranopia, I play with, not because I'm colorblind. I just like the colors. It changes the colors to a more vibrant color to me. I just prefer it. This is preference. Subtitles, up to you. Subtitle size, I don't care. Honestly, not too sure what this does. The rest of these aren't too important. Here's the big one. I play on 0.63 cents on 1600 DPI. It's equivalent to 1.26 on 800 DPI for everyone on 800 DPI. These are my ADS settings. I apply these settings because each optic gradually lowers your sense. The more zoomed in you are, the lower your sense, technically. So I kind of gradually increase it to match that. So my sense always feels a little bit higher when I'm scoped in. It's nothing like mathematical, it's just what I like. Mouse acceleration, make sure this is off. Mouse invert, make sure that's off too. Clamp mouse cursor to game window, up to you. Not that important. You might accidentally tab out if you have it off like me, but I don't tend to do it. Lighting effects, I don't think it does anything. You can turn it off. Right now, move forward, I have set to W and scroll up, just so I can tap strafe. And then jump is set to scroll down and space, so I can tap strafe. If you don't have to tap strafe, you can find a tutorial on that. I won't be doing that today. My settings are pretty default, honestly. I can give them a scroll through. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll give it a nice, slow scroll if you want to see any of them specifically. I have nothing special there. Video settings. You definitely want to be on full screen. This is my resolution that I play. I always play this res. There is a launch command if you want to try this res. However, you can only play it if you're on a 1440p monitor. You can't play this on 1080p. The equivalent would be 1728 by 1080 if you want to try this on a 1080p monitor. I play 70% brightness. I just like my game a little bit brighter. I actually play 120 FOV. There's a launch option for that. I can show you too, but you won't see it in game. I just like it because I feel like I almost get less overstimulated when someone swings me when I'm playing higher FOV. FOV ability scaling, you want this disabled 100%. If you play characters like Octane, when you stim, your character model will zoom out if you have this enabled, which will throw you off a lot. It's quite distracting. Sprint view shake, minimal. That reduces just like the earthquake on your screen when you're running around and getting grenaded and like gibby ulted and stuff. UI layout, I play auto, same thing as full. Don't play compact. And for the rest of my settings, I have pretty much everything on the lowest, just for performance reasons, except the video reflex. That helps with input latency. And texture streaming budget is more or less preference. If you have it on the minimum setting, your game will look terrible. Some people like it because it technically makes your game run better. But for me, if I have it on 3 GB, it's using more of my GPU, therefore I am running my game smoother to me. Everything else is just low or disabled. Audio, up to you. I tend to stick with focused. Original's fine, but focused is just a little bit better for me. That's about it. And then we'll go to Nvidia settings. I use a little bit of digital vibrance, but I use 60% digital vibrance. I'm gonna scroll through these settings just because I don't want to explain all of these. These are the settings I use. I'll just slowly go through them all. By no means are these the best settings you can use, but if you're not sure what settings to use, these are probably good ones. Okay, this is my mouse software. I use the Beast X Mini by WLMouse. I use 2000 polling rate. My lift-off distance is pure preference. I used to use 2mm, now I use 1. I chop and change that one. Debounce time, I set that at 0. That's how fast you can click after each click, if that makes sense. High-speed mode is good. Turbo mode is also good. These just improve your latency. Motion sync is a weird one. It's pure preference. I like it, but I don't use it currently. It kind of smooths out your lines. So if you try to do a straight line normally, with motion sync, it will feel smoother, but it adds a little bit of latency. Angle snap and ripple control, I would stay away from these. Angle snap is a niche one. I wouldn't get too into that. It's not for me. Make sure on your mouse settings that you have enhanced pointer precision off. I play on 6 on pointer speed. That's about it. And then my wooting settings. My activation point, these are my settings on wooting. I don't like going to the absolute minimum on my WSD because I misclick it a lot. Rapid trigger, I have enabled. Everything is on rapid trigger at the lowest sensitivity. And I use tachyon mode. No, I don't use snaptap. These are the launch options I use. Dev skips the main menu. Dash high supposedly puts the priority for the game on high. Maybe placebo. FPS max 270. I play 270 cap because there is a bug in Apex where if you play uncapped or 300, if you go to B-hop, occasionally you will dead slide. The safe cap to do is 270 to avoid that. CL is softened. This removes the blood from the game and replaces it with a red flash. It's nice because it removes visual clutter for me. These ones are for if you want to play 4:3 up to here. You need these, otherwise it will give you black bars. That's the command to use my resolution. This allows me to play R5 and Apex at the same time. And this is for 120 FOV.